What's going on, family and friends? Welcome back to BlessItsJeff. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today, I'm bringing you something special. Yes, nothing other than the best comfort food, the cheesiest, the tastiest, nothing else than mac and cheese.
Alright, so the first thing that we want to do is melt our butter for our roux. So we use about half a teaspoon of butter, and now we're going to add our flour. And the name of the game is to whisk it until it becomes nice and nutty. Of course, continually whisk. Heads up, it's going to be a lot of whisking. Let's keep on whisking, keep on whisking, keep on whisking. At this point, we are going to add half a cup of milk, and the name of the game is continually whisk it until we get a nice, silky, smooth consistency. Honestly, the name of the game is no lumps and no clumps. Nice, smooth, thick, and silky. As you can see, the more you whisk it, the thicker it comes. Add a bit more milk just to make it a bit more creamy, you know. And then a little secret, the creamier it is, the better your roux sauce, the better the cheese will stick. Little tip for you. So again, continually whisk, continually whisk, continually whisk. At this point, the roux is nice, blonde, smooth, and we're ready to add our cheeses. We're using sharp cheddar cheese, pepper jack, one of my favorites. Last but not least, mozzarella. So now let's go ahead and add it all in, and look at the texture of the roux. That's the texture that you want. Nice and thick. Oh yeah. In goes our first cheese, our sharp cheddar. And so now all that's left, let them become friends. So again, let's go ahead and whisk it. Of course, at this point, the heat should be on a medium, not too hot. We do not want to burn the roux. So let's go ahead and whisk it. Let the cheese melt nice and evenly. And heads up, it's a lot of whisking. In goes cheese number 2, our pepper jack. Man, that cheese was stubborn. It did not want to come out. Anyways, once we get that in our cheese sauce, let's go ahead. You know the drill by now. Whisk, 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 whisk. So at this point, we're going to continually whisk it. As you can see, the sauce is getting nice and thick. Yes, I love it. Look at that wrist motion. You better work that wrist. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Alright, at this point, we're going to add half of our mozzarella. We're going to save the other half later on. But you know the name of the game. Go ahead and whisk, whisk, whisk. Also, do not be afraid to check for your desired consistency. For me, that's a bit too lumpy. I don't like it like that, so I'm gonna keep on whisking until I get the nice desired texture. Oh yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. That's what I'm looking for.
Alright guys, so the next step is to boil the pasta. Now, come on.
Extremely important step. Make sure you always, always, always season your pasta water. Always season it. Me personally, I always add oil as well to my water when I'm boiling pasta. Let me know if you guys do that as well. So the pasta is about al dente, which is just what we wanted. So let's go ahead and add the pasta to the cheese sauce. It's also imperative that for the pasta water, do not discard it. You actually want to add some of the pasta water to the cheese sauce. It really helps to bind the cheese sauce and the pasta together, so it's a match made in heaven. At this point, go ahead and mix your pasta and your cheese sauce. And for me, I noticed I had more pasta to add, so I went ahead and added the remainder of it. Feel free to add as much as you like, just so it fits properly. Woo-wee! That thing is looking delicious. And I also added a bit more cheese just to make it a little more cheesy. At this point, let's go ahead and prepare our baking dish. Preheat our oven to 360 degrees. Let's add our mac and cheese to our baking dish. Once it's in the baking dish, we're going to add breadcrumbs as well as mozzarella cheese to the top of it, just to give it that nice golden brown color. After this, let's pop in the oven for 20 minutes or until golden brown. Then it's time to eat. Oh yeah. And here we are, folks, with our final product, el macaroni and cheese. Mac and cheese for you. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Thank you so much for watching, you all. I'm very grateful. I had a blast making this mac and cheese. Hey, until next time, folks, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. God is love. Food is good. Now let's cook.